Hi, welcome to Fast Easy Vegan. I'm Jocelyn. Today we're going to make collards because I love them. And you will find them in my book, Fast Easy Vegan, which if you're so inclined, you can find on Amazon. And we're looking at the recipe on page 473. So let's get going. So, bunch of collards. I went out and picked these off my collard bush in the backyard. Collards is my favorite green. I like them about 100 times more than I like kale. And they're so easy to grow. Aphids love kale. They don't bother with collards, and I like that part. So, you want to strip the leaves, and then you want to roll them up. Hey, where's my knife? There it is. Sorry about that. Then you want to roll them up tightly like a cigar. And, I mean, this is just kind of my usual preferred way. But sometimes I dice them, or you can tear them, or do them however you want. But I like the look of this. So we're going to slice these up. And then, the ingredients are so simple. So a bunch of collards, stripped and sliced. A can of diced tomato. These are petite dice. And I really like that for this dish, so not any big chunks of tomato. 1 onion that we're going to slice, 3 cloves of garlic, because I said so, and a cup of veg broth. That's it. Super simple, super delicious. The thing about collards, as well as kale, that some people don't seem to understand, is they really need some cooking time because they're very tough. And even the young tender leaves are kind of tough. So now we've got our collards prepped. Let's do our onion because that's the first thing that's going to go into the pan, which I'm going to put the heat on for right now. So, and then we're just going to slice up these half moons, this onion, and throw them in the pan. Try and get your slices as uniform as possible. It's a nice look and it cooks more evenly. There you go. I like to bring you with me with all the steps we're doing here. So we're going to let these onions settle in for a little bit. If it needs a bit of water, we're going to throw that in there. And, you know, I had a garlic press. So what did I do with it? Oh, it's right under my nose. So typical. Okay. 3 cloves of garlic. Minced or pressed or smooshed or however you do it. Doesn't matter, as long as it gets in the pan. I bought this monster bag of peeled garlic at Costco a couple of weeks ago. And wow, I love it. I just threw it in the freezer. And then anytime I need garlic, there it is. Perfect. So, it's been about 3 minutes and the onions are getting all nice and melty looking. So let's put our collards in the pan. Get all those beautiful fresh greens in there. Start them cooking. And we're going to add the tomatoes. because that's what you do. Give it a stir. Mix all this up together. You know, you can do this in a pot too. It doesn't have to be a big frying pan. But this is it's really kind of the perfect size, and it's easier to look at, and it's easier to get in there and stir around. And then our final ingredient, well, except salt, is a cup of whatever veggie broth you like. And, you know, salt is not just about flavor, and I know a lot of you don't eat it, and that's your gig, great, don't put it in. But it also really softens tough vegetables. It encourages their cooking and leaching out of water. So I just find it a very useful, actually necessary thing. So let's put the lid on, let it simmer for about 20 minutes, and then take a look at it. It's ready. Dinner's ready, almost. So this is 15 minutes later. All the juice has been absorbed, and it just looks and smells wonderful. And this is high nutrition. This is very concentrated, nutritious stuff. And with this, I'm gonna put on the table a macaroni casserole that doesn't have the nutrition density. So it's nice to balance that out with some wonderful vegetables. Also, this is going to add to the color. It's a different flavor palette altogether. And the macaroni casserole, ooh, it's so good. We don't have it very often just because it's not highly nutritious, but oh, it sure tastes good. And we're gonna do that one next week, I promise. So you can get both dishes together and see what a delicious, complete dinner that makes. So I'll see you then, and in the meantime, have a great week.